Hey guys, Rocky here, and I'm back with another pick a card reading. Today we're doing what do they find attractive about you? All right, this is a timeless reading. This is pile number 1, 2, and 3. Take a moment, see which one resonates most. There may be more than one, and we'll jump right in. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 1, then this is your reading, and you chose this stone right here. So let's see, what do they find attractive about you? Now this is 18 plus because we do have these in here. So we'll see how juicy it gets, but it's mainly to help me with storytelling and getting you as much detail as possible. So we have the 7 of Wands, the Sun, the World, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 3 of Wands. So right off the bat, I'm getting the vibe that they find you to be a very hard worker. So they find that very attractive. So however they happen to know this, I just feel they find this very attractive about you. So they may be very goal-oriented themselves. What I get about you guys though, is some of you are a little afraid of the spotlight though, or too much attention on you. So they might also find that endearing, that, you know, you're humble, you're not full of yourself. I don't know why for this pile I'm strongly getting that many of you may be earth signs or have those qualities about you, but that would be Virgo, Capricorn, and sorry, I'm hearing Aquarius and Gemini for some reason. I don't know if that means anything to some of you out there. This is a general reading, but earth would be Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. I was blanking for a second there. Some of you guys like dark nail polish. You may have an edge to you, which they like. We have 8 of Cups, the Hermit, 10 of Wands, King of Rods. So that would be Aries, Leo, Sag energy. It feels like some of you may have put down some boundaries with them, and it was something that was really hard to do. But you did it because you knew you had to be strong and set boundaries for yourself. So they know this, they really respect that about you, because there's a sense of feeling like they can't really get to you. So it almost feels like they walked away from you, but I feel like it's because you put these boundaries down. So maybe you then walked away from them, or it forced them to walk away from you and reflect, because I'm just really getting that there was something about boundaries here. We have the King of Wands again here in this deck. They like your body. It feels very natural. They really like that. There's something about your touch, the way you touch. It's very specific. They really find that attractive. I feel like there's a lot of sexual tension between you guys. There's definitely a theme of walking away here. So something they also find attractive about you is a lot of you feel very watery, in the sense that most of you, I feel, are actually pretty open with your emotions. Even if it takes a little bit to get there, you're very open, and there's a lot that runs deep for you. So I feel like you're a very open person, not somebody that's closed off and unable to express how they feel. So I would say high EQ, emotional intelligence. I definitely feel like they see this about you. I don't know if that's something they actually struggle with, because it seems like they actually admire this about you. But I don't feel like it's super easy necessarily to get to know you. There does seem to be, trust that's required there. And in a sense, I feel like people want to earn that trust so that they can get to know you better. Okay, let's pull some clarifiers. That's an interesting message. I hear that you don't ask for much. So there again, just somebody that's not a taker. I feel like you're mindful and not somebody that's just out for themselves. I feel like you do actually put yourself in people's shoes You, I feel, can tend to be a romantic, but I also feel like people at times can take advantage of that or seem to stomp on it. And I think it at times can get you discouraged. And it's something to just keep being yourself, keep being romantic, keep being open and treating each person different, because it is easy to let that scar you and, you know, taint things because you don't feel like being so open. So that's what I'm getting. You're very strong. I feel like everything you've been through has made you very strong. And you have a way with people too that I feel even difficult people tend to like you. So they find you to be, you know, very good with people, and that's attractive, that you have a way of adapting, and people just seem to like your energy and flock to you. I'm getting something about sowing wild oats, so that won't be for everyone, but I feel like for some of you, I don't know if this person didn't really want commitment. They wanted to date other people. They wanted to explore other options, and that did not work out for them. For some of you, I feel like this person beats around the bush. They don't get straight to the point. And I think that can be frustrating. And I am getting that this person has a little more, or a lot more of a wall than you do. I just feel you're better at communicating things. And I don't know if they tend to retreat and not really clue you in on how they're feeling or what's going on. We have Hermit, Virgo energy here. Withdrawing and, yeah, walking away. So I feel like this was something that ended, that you guys are not in communication, or it's open-ended. There's not really, I'm not necessarily feeling like a strong ending here. I don't feel closure. So some of you may be feeling that way, that there's not necessarily closure. Some of you may have mutual friends or mutual acquaintances that are also, it's also making it difficult kind of keeping this open. Some of you may be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, you definitely have a presence about you, especially with the sun here. It's just very happy and vibrant, and I just see things really changing quickly in your life, and I think you're going to start to see, you know, the sun peeking through and things getting better. There's that earth energy again. Some of you may be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I see a strong likelihood for action on their part, so even if you haven't heard from this person in a while, you may hear from them. And it'll either be something where you guys, you know, you can finally get that closure that you need, or depending on how they approach you, you may want to see where it goes, you know, and just kind of explore this again. So I do see a high likelihood to at least explore it again, and where that goes, it'll be different for all of you, but especially with the Ace of Wands here, there is new energy being brought into this equation. So yeah, I also feel like what's attractive about you is that you don't necessarily need people. So while many people like you, I feel like you're very comfortable on your own, and you're very secure in yourself. So even a lot of the things that you've gone through in life, it may have shaped you in a way that you don't need people, and you're very strong in yourself. And I think that helps you make better and more sound decisions, as difficult as it can be to go your own way. Sometimes I think that it's good that you have a strong sense of self. So that is something else that's very attractive about you. And I feel like a lot of the traits that they're attracted to about you are things that they lack. So I think it inspires them and makes them more self-aware, and I think they've had some time to kind of think about things. So I truly hope this helps. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know any other reads you'd like to see. And I hope you all had a wonderful holiday. And I'll see you guys next time. Mwah. Bye. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 2, then this is your reading, and you chose this stone right here. So let's see, what do they find attractive about you? Okay, so we do have, this is 18 plus because of these Sexual Magic Tarot cards. We'll see how juicy it gets, but it's mainly to help me get a storyline. Those cards really help me with that. So, so we'll see what comes in here. So what do they find attractive? So we have Queen of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, the Fool, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 8 of Wands. I feel like for some of you, you have a lot of energy, and I'm getting that you're very clear. So you could be an air sign, or you just have these qualities about you, but this is someone that is very, sometimes aloof, a very clear communicator, direct to the point. You have boundaries. So you may have had to set boundaries with this person. You may have even cut them off. You know, multiple times. It really depends, right? For each of you, this is a general reading. This is timeless though. So there's something about how delicate that you are with things. So I feel that your attention to detail, or just the way that you are with them, you have a certain way about you that's very delicate, but you're strong. So when I say delicate, I really am focusing on more like soft attention to detail. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's kind of like you notice things that other people don't notice. You kind of see things that are not seen. Like many of you may be gifted and have some psychic ability. You may read tarot yourself or palm reading, stuff like that. I just get that there's something very mystical about you that I think really intrigues them, and they do find that attractive. Some of you may read a lot. The books obviously here are, you know, are an indicator that that some of you may be very hard workers. You may even be in school, or they're in school, and I'm getting either way. I feel like you're a perpetual learner. Like you're always hungry to learn more, and they like that about you. I don't know, there's something about like not being able to keep up with you. So that could be in the bedroom, that could be anywhere, but you tire them out. Like they cannot keep up. So that may have to do with the energy, like so much energy. That's what's coming through. That's an interesting message. I want to say that you've stained them in a sense. So by that I mean that, you know, you've had this effect on them that I don't know if they didn't anticipate this, but it just feels like now that they've had you, they can't unhab you. It's like nothing else is going to compare, and you've left a mark. You've left an impression on them. So that's beautiful. That's amazing. Queen of Cups, Justice, 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. I feel like sometimes they don't know what you're thinking though. They don't know what's going on in your head. I think back to that mysteriousness. I feel like you're very in touch with your emotions. You're very emotional. And I mean that in the most positive way. Like you're very, I don't know, I really get that gifted. Like you really just have great intuition. You really see things that other people don't see. And some people may feel like you kind of see right through them. So that's a very attractive quality. And some people may even look to you for advice and guidance and things, because I just think you have a way of empathizing with people. And they find that very attractive. You're stern though. Like, I feel like you don't mess with you. Like, and that's very attractive is I feel like you have some hard boundaries. Some of you may have really been through a lot in your life and you are not going to put up with it. This person wants to know more about you. They want to know more about your background, where you came from, just more about why you are the way you are, how you became who you are. I'm picking up something about a grandfather for some of you. I don't know if they played a very important role in your life, but that is coming through. It'll mean something different for each of you. And if it doesn't resonate, leave it where it's at. 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords. I don't know if you were a little suspicious of this person or just certain things in the connection were leaving you a little uneasy. And I feel like they are going to come back in and try to make it right with this 2 of Swords here. And you may be a little hesitant because you want them to prove themselves, but you are open. You are open to it. That's what I'm getting. 4 of Wands. 9 of Wands, Knight of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you're really not expecting to hear from this person, and for many of you, there's a very high chance that you will. If you tend to touch their neck, they love that. That's really coming through. That's a spot for them. I want to use I want to say that they find you effortlessly beautiful. That's what's coming through. Yeah, Queen of Cups again. You're a nurturer. They love that about you. They find that very attractive. So whether you're a water sign or not, which would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you just have this way about you that is very loving and great maternal instincts, I feel. Whether or not you want to be a mom, like you're just very much a nurturer, and they just really like that about you. I think they feel safe with you is what I'm getting. And yeah, you're very strong. Like, you're a badass. You're very strong, and I just feel like they're a little obsessed with you in a good way. You know, they're so curious about you, and if you did cut this off, like, they cannot stop thinking about you. They're just looping on it. And I feel like in a sense they want to explain things. They want to, that's interesting. I'm sorry. I'm really getting this, sense of comfort with you. That's really coming through. Like 2 people just entangled. That's what I'm getting. I feel like you've put yourself out there more than they have. And I do feel this is recognized. To the point that you could have felt like you got burned in some sense, but in reality, like they want to express themselves to you because you're the one that's put yourself out there. And I feel like they need to do that. I feel like they think that you're very pure and you're just overall a very good person, and they hold you in really high regard actually, and they have a lot of respect for you is what I'm getting. Interesting. I feel like you've given this person a lot of chances. Let's see what else we can get. Some of you are very hard workers. They find that attractive. I'm just really on the mind. There's really something about your mind, the way you tick, the way you think. I feel like you're very, many of you are very nose to the grindstone and you just keep climbing. That's your goal. Some of you are, you may be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you have this in your chart. Others of you, you may be, I'm also getting fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. For the masculine energies, I have fire, Leo, Aries, Sag, and then also earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I'm getting Leo right now in particular for one of you, or both of you. They get really nervous around you, I feel like. You may not even realize, but they get very nervous. They're very attracted to you. Yeah, there's something with your voice or the way you communicate I'm getting is very attractive. I think you're very open and clear and emotionally intelligent. Like, I feel like you're very open and you'll just say it how it is. And while there's a mysteriousness about you, I feel like you're also very clear. So that's what's coming through. There's a little bit of a sense with them, I think, of trying to feel good enough for you. So this may play a little bit on their self-esteem, but you know, because I feel like they're very attracted to you, and so that can, if their self-esteem, if there's any issues there, you know, that's going to kind of dredge up some stuff. So that's not your problem, not your fault, but they're just very attracted to you. So physically, they just find you very appealing. So that's really coming through. I really hope that helps you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment below. I love hearing from you, and any other reads you'd like to see. And I hope you all had an amazing holiday, and I'll see you guys next time. Mwah. Bye. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 3, then this is your reading, and you chose this stone right here. All right, so let's see. What do they find attractive about you? So this is 18 plus because I'm using the Sexual Magic Tarot here. That's mainly just to help me get a storyline. Those cards really help me with that, but we'll see how juicy it gets. We have Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, 5 of Wands, the High Priestess, 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords. I want to say this connection started off as it's just a complete disaster. Like, that's what I'm getting, is it was definitely not smooth sailing in this connection, and I feel like this person could have really had an ego, or just very you know, for the masculines, just too much this masculinity and not being vulnerable enough. So that's just kind of what's coming through. And I'm getting a lot of defensiveness on one or both of your sides. Somebody could have really said something that was almost unforgivable. That won't be for everyone, but for some of you, something was said that it was a really low blow, and I think that just really kind of hurt things. So that's what's coming through. In terms of what they find attractive about you, we have the Temperance, Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords, King of Cups. So they may be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and we also have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Now, in terms of what was said that was difficult, I don't even know if something embarrassing was said, like that they didn't mean to say. There's just some kind of rough start. So this will be different for everyone, but I'm just getting a rocky start. And for others of you, it's also not going to be quite as dramatic. It's just, I'm just getting in general like a rocky start. We have Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords, the Emperor, Temperance, and the Stars. I want to say that they do fantasize about you quite a bit. That's definitely coming through. This won't be for everyone, but for some of you, some sort of trust was broken, and it could be anything. It does not need to be a third party. There's just some sort of trust that could have been broken where you don't really trust them the same anymore. It could be something they hid from you. It could be anything. It really would depend. I feel like you're the kind of person to give, and you don't expect a lot in return. Like you give to give because it's who you are. And I feel like you do this with them, with other people. I just feel like you're very much a class act, and you really try to treat people in the way that you would want to be treated. And I feel like there's something about you that really makes you stand out from the rest. But it almost seems like they need to step up their game because they, you know, you may lose interest, you may have options, like there's definitely something about that. I feel like your eyes, they find very attractive. I think this is, this might be something that you get complimented on quite a bit. Some of you come from different cultural backgrounds, or there's something about you introducing them to new things. It could be, you know, different styles of food, just kind of things that are different, you know, and really exposing them to new things. They find you very attractive, very put together. I just feel like a lot of you are well-spoken, you're down to earth, and some of you may have a very calm energy about you. I feel like you're not one to hide the real you from people, right? So some people kind of try to act a different way to be liked, or change how they act depending on who they're around. And that's definitely not what I'm getting here with you. I feel like you're very authentic, and if people like you, great. If they don't, they don't. And that's what I'm getting. And most people, I would say, it's hard not to like you, but I feel like you're a no BS person. And it's like, if you don't agree with something, or, you know, someone's being rude, it's not something that you're gonna powder coat, you know, sugarcoat things. We have the King of Rods, the Sun, so Leo, Aries, Sag energy, Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like you very much speak your truth. That is really coming through. Some of you really, I just get like, each pile I've gotten this really great work ethic. So I think that's super interesting. But in this pile in particular, I'm getting like, you need to rest. I'm really getting that. I'm also, for some of you, getting that you're kind of looking for love in the wrong places. So I think that's interesting. I don't know if you need to kind of change things up, join something new, but even just to meet new people, I think it could be that you're looking in the wrong places. So definitely switch it up, get out of your comfort zone if that applies to you. You know, and try to find things where you are in activities that, you know, it's something you like, right? So then you'll find somebody with a similar interest. So yeah, I would say that they find your authenticity very attractive. You're very clear and you are who you are. And also your hard work ethic. I'm getting you smell good. So I don't know what it is you wear or just your natural scent. They feel like you smell very good. Your style, the way you dress, the way you express yourself and present yourself to the world is very attractive. I'm just getting, there are quite a few people that like you and that may even be very protective of you. But they do seem to have a hard time expressing themselves. And I feel like the harder they try to express themselves, or, you know, maybe they have trouble with being their authentic self off the bat, like they may be afraid of getting judged. And I just feel the harder they try to do that, the worse things get. So that could be why things got off to such a rocky start for some of you. But we have good cards here and the sun is here, and it just seems like they definitely have emotion for you. It's just a little trouble, and for some of them, a lot of trouble expressing it. You seem like a problem solver, which is very attractive. I feel like you very much have a mind of your own, and you have a lot of self-respect. So they find that very attractive. And there's just a lot of, I think there's definitely chemistry here, but I see room for growth. So I'm getting this chemistry that, you know, if things were to progress, it could just really ignite. I want to say that you're modest too, which is attractive. That's really coming through here. And you're very strong in yourself. I just get a lot of feminine energy here. So some of you may be very, very feminine. They just find that really attractive. I just feel like you're not afraid to, you know, ask for what you want. You're very clear. If there's been a lack of movement on their end, I am getting with this fire energy. They could be Leo, Aries, Sag, but you know, this can also indicate movement. And this actually looks very positive. So, you know, a lot of you may have been single for a while. You know, you're confident and comfortable in yourself. Some of you may be, you know, fire signs yourself, or, you know, you're just very much, you know, somebody with these qualities, or other people find you very attractive. You might have a lot of suitors. They may know this. They may find that attractive, you know, as much as it can maybe even make them jealous. It is attractive to be with somebody that other people want. And I just feel for so many reasons, you're attractive. It's beyond the beauty. It's like who you are. And so they're already very, very King of Cups, it seems, with you. So there's definitely emotion here that they're bottling, and I think they're waiting to kind of express that. So that is what I'm getting here. I really hope that helps you guys. Comment below, let me know what you think, and any other reads you want to see, I'm happy to write them down and do them. And I hope you all had a great holiday. It flew by, but thank you guys so much. As always, I love you so much. And make sure to say hi on Instagram if you haven't. And I'll see you guys next time. Mwah. Bye.